Please rise if you are able. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras se porte les billes, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, and honored guests to Convocation at the University of Waterloo. My name is Vivek Goel, and it is my honor to serve as President and Vice Chancellor and to join the Chancellor in presiding over today's ceremony where we celebrate our graduates and their accomplishments. Thank you to Julianne DeRoche, our anthem singer today. As we begin today's celebrations, I want to acknowledge that Convocation is a special time for our community. I ask that we all remain respectful of this celebration and of each other during our time together today. To our graduates, today we recognize your hard work, dedication, and accomplishments. You will cross the stage today having gained more than the lessons learned in the classroom, lab, or library. You have built relationships and made positive contributions to the university and our surrounding community. I see many family, friends, and supporters of our graduates here in the audience, and I know they're watching online. You should also be recognized for your important roles in supporting our graduates throughout their academic journey. Graduates, let's give a hand to your supporters. I also want to acknowledge that our world has faced some big challenges over the last few years. Global issues continue to affect our community in different ways and have played a part in shaping your experiences here. Through it all, you demonstrated resilience and perseverance. These attributes will serve you well as you enter the next phase of your lives. Today's celebration is based on tradition. The Haudenosaunee peoples also have a rich and vibrant culture that embraces knowledge sharing. As such, it is important to reflect and acknowledge that the University of Waterloo's campuses in Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge are situated on the Haldimand Tract, land 6 miles on each side of the Grand River, granted to the Haudenosaunee of 6 nations. The land inside and surrounding the Haldimand Tract including our Stratford campus, is the traditional territory of the Attawandaron, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee. I also acknowledge and recognize this area is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis groups. As part of today's ceremony, a number of Indigenous components play a prominent role. Their inclusion reflects our commitment to truth and reconciliation. Our new Eagle staff led our procession today ahead of our mace. The mace is a traditional symbol of European origins, while the Eagle staff reflects the wisdom, strength, and honor of those that carry it in representation of nations across Turtle Island. The Chancellor and I are also proud to wear Indigenous beading on our regalia and are grateful to Marilyn Sutherland, a Cree master beader from Kitchener, for her work in adorning our robes. And my Thunderbird is joined by a Blue Jay, which is also a native bird. We will open this ceremony with a special Indigenous opening. It is my privilege to welcome the Cedar Hill Singers and Mayangan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper. As they make their way to the podium, I would like to extend a special thank you. Elder Henry provides a special Indigenous opening and closing to all of our ceremonies. His words serve an important role in the reconciliation process, and I've seen the impact they have on our graduates, our guests, and our university.
Miigwech. Ani, Bujo, Sego, Danse, Shigoli. Just want to share a couple words with you in greeting. The drum that you just heard is our community drum, who's done so much work to revive the beautiful culture of the people who live on this land. They carry the heartbeat of our mother, the earth. And if you think about this world, how beautiful it is, inside of it is what we consider our Creator to have placed the heart of a female, because the female are the life bringers, and they're the ones who supply us as human beings with food, water, air, and everything that we need for survival. They feed our plants and they feed our animals, and we need all of them for survival. So I want to thank our beautiful drum group for giving us this beautiful song that welcomes us all. And then our eagle staff that was mentioned earlier was carried by Gladwin Badger, and he's served in the Canadian Forces, and he challenged Canada to say, can Indigenous people stand with our culture too, along with everybody? And as he opened the doors for our future generations to come and celebrate together, just like you are today. So I just wanted to say in our presence with you, it wasn't that long ago when we couldn't be here. We were told by governments of the day that we couldn't, as Indigenous people, attain a post-secondary education, or we couldn't join the military, or we couldn't congregate in groups of 3 in urban settings in anywhere in Canada. We couldn't hire a lawyer. There were so many things that kept us from finding our path the way that most Canadians enjoyed. But today, that's changed. And it only changes because when we learn our history, we understand that it involves an important part of growing. And so your university has made a great gesture toward reconciliation. And I want to thank leadership here at this university for giving us this opportunity to be here. When we talk about reconciliation, it's about allowing our children who didn't have that right or ability to join us at a gathering like today. And today we can do that. So if you're Indigenous somewhere, I think feel proud, because we are starting to open a door for future generations to be a part of this beautiful country of Canada. With that said, you're not here by yourself, or you didn't get here by yourself. It's those that maybe have moved on to the spirit world, the ones who maybe during your time here had to go and be with Creator. We think about them, but because they're not with us today, they're still with you in your heart, and they still challenge you to do the good things that's necessary for a good life. So we think about those ancestors that walked this earth before us. So with that said, we're going to start this ceremony, and to be a part of your ceremony is such a great honor. Just like the Eagle Staff and the maker of that Eagle Staff, is an honor to be here together with you today. With that said, I'm looking forward to watch you cross the stage, smile, give pictures, enjoy this moment, because it's a beautiful moment together. Miigwech, everybody.
Thank you, Elder Henry. Thank you very much. Thank you, Elder Henry, and thank you to the Cedar Hill Singers. We always appreciate how you begin the ceremonies with us. And before we get started, I know you've acknowledged everyone here that's supporting you, but I want to also reiterate, everybody to my right, family, friends, supporters, and everyone to my left over here, can all of us graduates give them a huge round of applause. Now, my mom and dad are watching, so I'm saying hi. They're online. And I will get my feedback right after this speech in real time. Graduates, families, faculty, and friends, it is truly a joy to see all of you gathered here today to celebrate
what is one of life's happiest and greatest moments for each and every one of you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I'm Jagdeep Singh Bachir, and it truly has been the honor of my life to serve as the 12th Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. Thank you very much to the entire community. My personal connection to this great institution goes back over 30 years, actually 37 years. Waterloo is where I earned all 3 of my degrees, here, there, and over there. It's also where my mind opened up and where I began to believe that anything was possible. Whenever I return to this campus, it definitely feels like coming home. The love, the warmth, the care that I get from the Waterloo family is incredible. But then I also get to see my mom and dad, who still live here in Waterloo after having been teachers, high school teachers, for the last 35 years in this community. And of course, it's because I get the best coffee in the world. Today also happens to be the best day to be in Canada. It's game 1 of the Blue Jays. Now, some of you know this about me, is that I happen to live in 2 worlds. My day job is with the University of California, where I manage close to $300 billion Canadian dollars as the university's chief investment officer. So that makes me first Canadian and also American. But I was born and raised in Nigeria until I was 15, when my family moved to Waterloo for our education. 2 days after arriving in Canada, I started studying here at the University of Waterloo in mechanical engineering. So Canada always has felt like home to me. But you know, I've also carried pieces of each place with me. A lot of Nigeria, some of the United States, of course, Canada, but also India through my own family roots. Now, look, at times, I have wondered if that made me divided, pulled in too many directions. But over the years, I've actually come to realize it's the opposite. This mix of cultures and identities, it isn't a burden. It's actually a gift. It has taught me that life isn't about sticking to one fixed path or one fixed identity. It's about adapting. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today. Because here's the truth. Life is beautiful, but life is change. Think about your own journey individually. When you first dreamt of the University of Waterloo or higher education, and you actually enrolled here at the university, the world that you started out with looked very different than the world you're in today. You had a plan when you arrived in Waterloo. And then you lived through a pandemic. You've actually seen 1 in 100-year climate shocks happen. We've all seen unprecedented wars erupt around the world, and actually elections that are changing the face of the earth. You've also watched some incredible things like artificial intelligence explode onto the scene, quantum computing, robotics. So you've had to adapt fast to new technologies, to new classes, work experiences, and frankly, new expectations of you. And yet, look at you. You're here. You're stronger, you're smarter, and you're more capable for all of that. See, that's what adaptability does. Now, leaders tell me all the time when I ask them this question, they say the number one quality they look for in future employees. Somebody else agrees with me. Hi. How are you? The number one quality that they look for in future employees or future kids, it isn't coding skills or finance skills or candidly a perfect resume. It's adaptability, the ability to change. Waterloo graduates, of course, I speak with a little bit of experience here. All of us and all of you know how to adapt. This is an institution that pushes our students to be bold, to be curious, and unconventional. We're known for our entrepreneurial spirit and for producing graduates ready for the workforce. And one key trait that grounds this reputation is adaptability. It's the ability to learn, unlearn, relearn, and then to pivot when the ground shifts beneath you. Look, the ground is shifting, not just for you, but for nations. Look at Canada and the United States. Our countries share the world's longest undefended border. It's the deepest trading relationship and a history of partnership. But today, that relationship is being tested. Policies are shifting, politics is shifting, and priorities are shifting. And yet, through every shift, Canada has found strength. Not in size or in power, but in adaptability. How many times have you heard the word tariffs this year? So what should Canada do? Adapt. Find opportunity in uncertainty. Stay true to our values, fairness, openness, decency, while adjusting to a world in motion. That's how Canada has always thrived. Not by standing still, but by evolving, by building bridges, and by staying resilient. Which is not about avoiding storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And that, graduates, is your lesson too. Adaptability is going to be your superpower. I actually did research for my PhD, believe it or not, here at Waterloo on this very matter. I actually found that what truly counts when you're starting a new venture or you're looking for a job or you're excelling in a career are three attributes: skills, experience, and abilities. Your years at Waterloo are giving you the skills and the experience. That's maybe 1/3 of the equation. The other 2/3, and by far the most important part of any success equation, is your ability. It's what you're capable of, areas in which you will likely excel, areas that you've never considered. When I was a kid, I dreamed of being an aeronautical engineer. And then I arrived in Waterloo and studied mechanical engineering. I did all my work terms working for aerospace companies, learning about planes. And I thought I was going to work in the aerospace industry. That's what I studied. I loved planes. I still love planes when I sit in a plane. But aeronautical engineering was not the career I chose. I studied management sciences for my master's and my doctorate work. And then I became an entrepreneur. And then I got a job in finance. So I pivoted. I changed. I tapped into abilities I wasn't even aware that I had. And all this is to say that the world you're stepping into, it's not static. Many of you will work in jobs that you have never been trained for. Many of you will work in jobs and companies that don't even exist today. And some of you will even invent those jobs yourselves. Artificial intelligence will keep remaking industries. Climate change will demand bold solutions. Geopolitics will keep surprising us, and not always in the ways we'd like. Your challenge and your opportunity is not just to withstand change, but to shape it. To see disruption as invitation. Uncertainty as possibility. Adaptability isn't weakness. It's strength, courage, humility, curiosity. It's the difference between surviving and thriving. So class of 2025, whether you go on to become entrepreneurs and build great companies, or you serve in public life, or you discover breakthroughs, or you actually care for others, your ability to adapt will define your impact. Don't fear change. Lean into it and lead through it. Adapt boldly, adapt wisely, but adapt with purpose. Now, before I close, here's another little piece of advice I want to share with you. Never forget the community that raised you. Stay connected to this university. One of the best things that has happened to me personally is the time I have spent serving on the Board of Governors and now as Chancellor and helping out with the university in any possible way I can. My advice to you is start today and don't wait like I did for 10 or 20 years after I left the university, because you can start having fun right away. Act as a Waterloo ambassador wherever you go. I love being your global ambassador. And by the way, chancellor@uwaterloo.ca, feel free to send me an email to stay connected. Now, let's also acknowledge, just like we did at the beginning, your many, many supporters. All the people who have helped to get you here. They're seated all around you, and they're going to be cheering for you for a very long time. Look, they propped you up, even when you didn't see the hands or the shoulders on which you rested. Be grateful. Be grateful for your parents. Be grateful for your grandparents, your siblings, your mentors, your partners, your friends, and all your relatives. Thank them, hug them, take lots of pictures, and celebrate them. In fact, if we could give out honorary degrees in patience, we'd give one to all of them today. Graduates, you're ready. You have what it takes. The world is waiting, not for you to fit in, but for you to adapt, to innovate, to lead. Congratulations, class of 2025. You absolutely make all of us very proud. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to welcome Russ Tupling, Chair of the Department of Kinesiology and Health Sciences, to the podium.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Carol Russell. Carol Russell has devoted more than 40 years to the University of Waterloo as an educator, mentor, and community leader in the Department of Kinesiology and Health Sciences. A proud alumna, She began her career here in 1980 and went on to develop transformative programs that brought exercise science into the lives of thousands. Carol was the founding director of Hearty Hearts, a cardiac rehabilitation program, and UW WellFit, which has supported more than 3,000 people navigating cancer treatment. Through these and other initiatives, she created invaluable training opportunities for students, many of whom now lead programs across Canada. Her leadership and expertise were recognized locally and nationally, with both the Oktoberfest Woman of the Year Award in Health and Wellness and the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology's Professional Standards Program Recognition Award. A trusted colleague and mentor, she is celebrated for her compassion, integrity, and vision. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding accomplishments in exercise science, education, and community health, I ask you to present Honorary Member of the University upon Carol Russell.
Congratulations. I am honored to confer upon you, Carol Russell, the title of Honorary Member of the University. I extend my sincere congratulations. Fantastic. Thank you. Take a picture. Here, let's take a picture. Let's come up front. Perfect.
It is my pleasure to welcome Lily Liu, Dean of the Faculty of Health, to the podium.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Albert Wong. Judge Wong embodies the ethos of societal futures in Waterloo at 100. Wong earned an honors BSc in kinesiology in 1980 from the University of Waterloo, while he served in the Canadian Armed Forces. His military career of 39 years spanned in public affairs as a staff officer at the headquarters of the Special Service Force. Subsequently, he joined the Public Affairs branch and served coast to coast in Canada in the Canadian Arctic, Afghanistan, Ethiopia, and Eritrea. He also assisted in UN peacekeeping missions in South Sudan and Côte d'Ivoire. In 2005, Wong was appointed Strategic Communications Advisor to the President and Government of Afghanistan. He developed the communication strategy for the Ministry of Rural Rehabilitation and Development. This experience deepened his understanding of policy, development, and good governance, and the importance of diplomacy and use of quiet influence to pursuing peace and security in the world. After retiring as a lieutenant commander, Wong advised national security clients on strategic communications and stakeholder relations, collaborating with federal agencies to enhance emergency preparedness and public safety. He was named Champion of NATO Canada, and in civilian life, Wong advocates for the rights and inclusion of underrepresented groups in Canada. He has made significant impact through his numerous volunteer roles. As a member of Action's Chinese Canadian Together, or ACCT, Wong chaired the organizing committee for the National Remembrance to commemorate the centenary of the Chinese Exclusion Act held in Senate Chamber. For the past 10 years, Wong has been Citizen Judge for the Greater Toronto Area. He has sworn in over 300,000 new Canadians. Wong has a proven track record of working with immigrants to recognize the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis communities. His military public service and community engagement serve as an exemplary model for new Canadians and inspire reflection on our shared commitment and identity as Canadians. Judge Wong's domestic and overseas experience, cross-sector understanding, commitment to youth mentorship and community service make him an inspiring role model for the graduates of the Faculty of Health at the University of Waterloo. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding accomplishments in civic engagement leadership, I ask you to present the degree Doctor of Laws honoris causa upon Albert Wong Ka-Sing.
On you, Albert Wong Ka-Sing, the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa, I extend my sincere congratulations. You're welcome. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Thank you. You deserve it.
Chancellor Basher, President Dr. Goel, Deans, Elder Henry, faculty members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, graduates from the faculties of Health and Environment, and your supporters, your families, and loved ones present here today. It is an immense honor, to say the least, to be with you today, to receive this honorary degree in your presence. When I last crossed the stage in 1980, it would not even have entered my mind that I would be back here, much less in such capacity. In preparing for this occasion, I watched convocation speeches from universities in Canada and around the world, seeking inspiration. I'm sure you have heard of this advice before. Your learning does not end here, as learning is a lifelong process. The world is your oyster, and you have much to give to the world. Embrace your mistakes, be justifiably proud of your achievements, and even an advice from an admiral to make your bed every morning when you get up, so that you come back to a well-made bed at the end of your day, even if it's the worst day in your life. And you just heard the Chancellor's advice to adapt and be adaptable. I agree with all this advice, and there's not much more I can add to that. What I can do is perhaps share with you that I was eager to take on the world, confident with the knowledge I had gained, but also nervous of whether I can make a difference and impact when I crossed the stage in 1980. The reality is that I never really used my kinesiology knowledge after graduation, as I had joined the Canadian Armed Forces. However, as the years went by, I realized that I had used all the skills and much of the knowledge I gained here and I used that during my military career, whether in Canada or in operations overseas. What I saw was that the problems I dealt with, the communities I worked in, and the people I had the privilege of serving were very much like the systems in our body. I learned to look at them, at us, as a holistic, cohesive whole, each part integral to the betterment of the rest. I learned that it was easy to miss the importance of the overall body when we are too narrowly focused on a specific, often minor issue. Most importantly, I learned that the importance of ensuring everyone or every part of a community is supported, both physically and spiritually. Graduates, you have all gained an incredible amount of knowledge in your time here at the University of Waterloo, gaining insight, developing ideas, forming opinions, Some were important to you at a certain time, especially at exams. Others are knowledge that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. What you have also gained while being here is the opportunity to test and validate your assumptions and your understanding of the world. You were able to exercise, to expand, and to shape your free will, which I suggest is one of your most precious gifts in life. And in doing so, you learn to identify what is relevant, what is not, what to adopt, what to reject. You had the opportunity to explore your boundaries, and you refined your limits. You asked questions that gave you insights. Discernment is a learned skill that requires constant practice and evaluation. And as you step out and leave this university with your well-earned degree, you will find that the knowledge and insight you have gained here will continue to be shaped and influenced by what you do next, what you see next, and what you next acquire. The University of Waterloo is renowned for the incubation of innovative solutions for the world. And one of its most important products, certainly, is the incubation of your mind and spirit during your time here. An incubation that is shaped by your involvement with the entire university environment. Bring this environment with you as you leave, as the Chancellor had encouraged. And finally, as you step out and test yourself in this world, I invite you to share your knowledge generously, for doing so enhances the value of your knowledge. In a world that is so focused on material gains, be magnanimous, especially in challenging times. This is where you will find your moral courage. Yes, you do have to earn a living. Yes, you must find ways to monetize your knowledge. However, please remember the value of your knowledge, of your efforts, and your contribution is not solely defined by the amount of money you think you can get or you think you deserve. Instead, I invite you to consider that the valuation of your worth is also calculated by how you have contributed to the society around you, the people you uplift, the souls you comfort. I suggest you will gain more than you can possibly give. Therefore, I look forward to not only seeing what you can achieve, I eagerly look forward to seeing the community you build around you as you achieve your goals. To the graduates of 2025, my sincerest congratulations to each one of you. Well done. And yes, make your bed as soon as you get up in the morning tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, now Dr. Wong, and congratulations again. Good afternoon, graduates from the class of 2025. On behalf of the faculty, I want to congratulate each of you and wish you best wishes on your graduation day. Today, staff, faculty members, along with your families and friends, celebrate the milestone in your education and careers. This fall's Faculty of Health class consists of 292 individuals who have dedicated several years to pursue an intellectual endeavor and to follow their passion and commitment for a healthier world. Your achievements range from Bachelor's of Arts, Science, or Public Health to master's degrees and PhDs. You are all so deserving of praise for your accomplishments, and we acknowledge and are grateful to each of you for contributing to the community of the Faculty of Health and the University of Waterloo as a whole. The Faculty of Health's vision is a healthier world. It reflects a long-standing and deep commitment, one which we research and educate from a variety of vantage points and at a variety of levels, whether we work at the individual, community, or population level, or from cell to society. Our focus is always about improving and protecting health and well-being for all, be it physical, mental, social, or economic. Human health, with all its complexities, will continue to be a most valued and fragile asset. It will continue to present emerging challenges in the years to come. As a faculty specifically focused on health and well-being, it is our responsibility to untangle the big issues and propose solutions through education, research, community engagement, and collaboration. I hope that you will carry this commitment with you throughout your career. And I hope that your connections to the University of Waterloo will bring you back to visit and to engage with the faculty, either as a returning student or to mentor future students, or to advise us on ways to connect with our communities. But for now, show the world what you can do. I believe you have what it takes to make a meaningful difference and to create a healthier world. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now request that you confer the degrees upon the graduates of the Faculty of Health.
Would the members of the graduating class for the Faculty of Health please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Please be seated. It is now time to welcome your class valedictorian. Not only did this mature student complete her PhD in Recreation and Leisure Studies part-time while working full-time, but has been the university's Associate Vice President, Community Relations and Events. She leads the planning and delivery of these very convocation ceremonies. It is therefore only fitting to ask Kelly McManus to the podium to address our graduating class.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, members of Convocation. I'm so thrilled to be here. As Dean Liu noted, not only am I graduating today, but I also work here at the university. Part of my job is working with a tremendous team to lead 19 of these ceremonies every year. And since I started my PhD, every year I watched 19 classes cross this stage, and I thought, one day that's going to be me. And today it's me. A heartfelt thank you to all my friends and colleagues, both behind the scenes and here on this platform, for making today so special for our class and for me personally. In preparing for my remarks, I calculated that I have led close to 150 of these ceremonies, and that means I've heard a lot of valedictorian speeches, maybe even more than you, President Goel. Now, some valedictorian speeches are pretty predictable, and increasingly, writing credit goes to ChatGPT. Some valedictorians get political. There have been lots of inspiring quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King, Dr. Seuss, and last year, one of my favorites, the great poet, Taylor Swift. There have been songs, spoken word poetry, and even raps. And I promise you, no one is about to hear me rap or sing. But over the years, as I listened to each valedictorian, and it's usually sitting right over there, I started to wonder, if I was ever my class valedictorian, what would I say if I was standing right here at this podium? You see, I'm not really your traditional valedictorian, or maybe not even your traditional grad student. I completed my PhD part-time, on evenings and weekends. I worked on it during summer vacations and Christmas holidays. And altogether, it took me 7 years. But though our journeys may have looked a bit different, as your valedictorian, I would offer to you that our shared experience is this. We didn't achieve these degrees in a bubble. Rather, we achieved them while we lived in the real world. You've heard our president and chancellor remind us of the unique global challenges that were faced during our time as students. But beyond those global challenges, lots of life happened to us too. New friends, new relationships. Some of you were adjusting to living in a new country. Maybe some of you got married or became parents. But I also know there were heartbreaks and disappointments, perhaps financial or health challenges. So as you contemplate your academic achievement today, I invite you to take a moment to reflect what also happened in your personal life while you completed your degree. Family, friends, professors, you can play along too. I'll go first. You already know that I had a full-time job while I pursued a PhD. I was an active volunteer in the community. I'm a single mom to an amazing kid. And during my PhD, our family went through some pretty tough times together. The day I completed my comprehensive exam, we lost my brother in a car accident. I watched 3 very good friends battle cancer, 2 of whom were just a couple years older than me. One of them is here today, and 2 of them didn't make it to celebrate my convocation with me. Fellow graduates, I know you experienced hard things too, and yet, here we are. And I promise, I'm not trying to ruin our celebration vibe here. Though I do have to admit, I once had a boss who liked to call me Debbie Downer. And to her I say, that's Dr. Debbie Downer now. So as your older, more seasoned valedictorian, I simply want to remind us that life didn't stop for us while we wrote papers and exams and analyzed data. We did it all simultaneously, and it wasn't always easy. Taylor Swift may invite us to shake it off, but don't you dare underestimate what you just accomplished. Because, another buzzkill here, life's going to continue to throw us curveballs, but we just proved that we can handle it. In my thesis, I studied the COVID-19 pandemic as an example of a crisis, and I wanted to understand how events, organizations, and communities could be more resilient in the face of those future disruptions. Now, for those of you who are not interested in reading a 319-page dissertation, here's what you need to know about resilience. First, inherent resilience is what we carry on the inside. When we felt like an imposter and we wanted to quit, when times got tough and we still came out the other side, it strengthened our inherent resilience. The second thing about resilience, and this one's my favorite, is relationships. Having people we can count on. our professors, our family, our friends. These relationships made us more resilient too. Many of our supporters are here celebrating us today to give us hugs, flowers, and fist bumps. Other family and friends are watching online from, say, Saskatchewan or the Canary Islands. Don't ever take your supporters for granted. And don't take for granted the role you can play in lifting up others too. This afternoon, we'll leave the ceremony with our diplomas. But don't lose sight that we're leaving with so much more. Our resilience. It got us through the best and worst of our academic journey and those life circumstances that happened alongside it. And it's going to help us get through the next chapters as well. Congratulations, everyone. And remember, once a warrior, always a warrior.
Let's have another round of applause for your valedictorian. And also to Kelly's family and friends, co-workers that are here. If somebody doesn't get a Dr. Debbie Downer shirt made for her for Christmas, opportunity missed. My name is Sean. I'm honored to read each graduate's name today as they cross the stage. Before we begin, I just want to share a few brief housekeeping notes to help the ceremony run smoothly. To our guests, we kindly ask that you please remain in your seats as your graduate crosses the stage. Professional photographs are being taken of every graduate, and there's ample opportunity for photos during the celebration that follows. To our graduates, this is your moment. Enjoy it. As you cross the stage, face the audience, smile. Feel free to wave to your family and friends, do a little dance if you want. Take it all in, you've earned it. We'll begin with the conferral of doctoral degrees one at a time, followed by our master's 3 at a time, and finally our bachelor's graduates 1 at a time. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, it is my pleasure to present the graduating class from the Faculty of Health. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Adebusola Abiodun Adekoya. Dr. Victor Mautor Agbo. Dr. Bara Abdallah Al-Sherman. Oh, it's selfie time, sorry. One moment. Hold on, I'm taking a selfie of them taking a selfie. Dr. Yelizaveta Boyar. Dr. Susan Caswell. Dr. Eden Rose Champagne. Dr. Natalie Doan. Dr. Navjot Gil Chavla. Dr. Tara Kewen. I am honored and privileged to say Dr. Kelly Dawn McManus. Hold on, I'm getting this one too. Dr. Amanda Aguiar Danova. Dr. Carrie Shorey. Dr. Joseph Michael Villanueva. Dr. Caitlin Violet Laura Wielden. Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Marcus Thomas Pereira, David Zichao Shu, Jia Yao Shu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Health Evaluation. Nana Ya Mireku Asante, Duo Xiao. Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Health Informatics. Francis Baggio, Christopher Dylan Aragon Espiritu, Taha Kazur. Parhati Najiman, Eleni Elizabeth Pitziniega, Yiling Zhu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Kinesiology. Jeel Patel, Shaylin Young. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Public Health. Samiha Abedin, Giselle Agbangla, Omotoyosi Omolola Ajisomo. Halima Alakozai, Jeremy Butter, Tiffany Barbara Curl. Neha Dawanthri, Edidyong Ekanem, Nadia Isak. Caitlin Ferreira, Natalie Gabra, Alicia Gohar. Nicholas Felix Gonadi, Murhawi Gurmi Habte, Lauren Ann Hayward. Alexandra Jarrao, Fatima Marfath Kamurdin, Maha Riaz Khan. Melissa Kingwaya, Jennifer Kravchik, Renee Law. Georgette Enjima Mbua, Mark Galileo Mendoza, Kelly Chisholm Enanga Ungbatogu. Sivana Privani Mongal, Melody Obaseki, Rebecca Ann Oldridge. Hilda Oni, Obiageli Francis Orbueze, Harishia Pathmananthan. Megan Laura Reed, Maram Saeed, Adam Abdi Salaban. Rebecca Ann Samek, Alexandra Marie Shioni, Samantha Piazza Shishente. Saheli Singha, Anaya Dre Marie Stewart Vera, Ananya Verma. Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Science. Bailey Marie Grigg, Jacob Alexander Hammond, Amrita Jayatilake. Julia Shinyi Lee, Emmett Brendan Morgante, Sarah Quayum. Tanvir Kaur Randawa, Daniel Rinaldi, Ashish Saragatam. Kanika Sarwal, Lucas Roy Tucker, Shin Yi Wang. Tsi Yoi Ying. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Social Work. Folake Olutoyin Afolayan, Sabrina Jean Armstrong, Taninder Kaur Buller. Renita Ann Brubaker, Stephanie Bunn, Amanda Butt. Ashley Chessel, Abigail Chikanda, Jillian Como. Keelan Cornelson, Felicia Dames, Ariel Marie Summer Davis. Pega Edelati, Julie Elsden Height, Jennifer Fox. That's their mom. Chelsea Annette Freeman, accompanied by Ruby Kimber Ann Goodkey, Victoria Gray McCady. Leah Marie Greco, Roberta Kathleen Harrington, Megan Rose Hunt. Lee Hunter, Michaela Ann James, Aaron Johns. Mackenzie Jones, Monique Kellerman, Olua Kemisola Kelly. Michael Kessler, Sandy Kublal, Suzanne Kwan. Sin Min Han Lam, Christina Lee Lecomte, Patricia Danielle Leonard. Tasha Lowe, Catherine Eileen McEachern, Andrea McIntyre. Ashley Lynn McLean, Shannon Christine McGuire, Danielle Meyer. Michelle Ann Millette, Rebecca Malozzi, Sandra Christine McCabe. Shannon Christy McGecky, Robin Alicia Metcalf, Nicholas David Metot. Jermaine Morrison, Allison Beth Muse, Alexandra Nelson. Michelle Christine Olivier, Laura Lee Paquette, Olivia Jane Richardson. Kimberly Ann Rickard, Jillian Roach, Chelsea Robinson. Janet Rodine, Julia Vanessa Rose, Magreth Rukoro Ogbebor. Sarah Dawn Rushton, Rebecca Michelle Sadler-Rucht, Lisa Marie Ann Sauvé. Shantea T. Scott, Lindsay Shattuck, Sheena Marie Sheridan. Stacy Vianis, Joanna White, Danielle Allison Vey. Melanie Watts, Suzanne Marie Williams, Crystal Lynn Yonker. Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Rahul Singh Bola. Erica Jacques Carlos. Nicholas Fortin Cooley. Ibalek Benjamin Jonathan. Angelo Duccio. Carrie Priscilla Fong. Lila Forrester. Shireen Ishmael. Tatum Beverly Ann James. Devin James Martin. Paige Davy Martin. Alexandra Cashel Masterson Foster. Mohammed Anas Mir. Grace Erin Renner. Sumit Samra. Janelle Darlene Smeltzer. Braden Frank Sun. Kulraj Singh Virk. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Public Health Honors Program. Mewish Anwar. David Dasol Jung. Jesselyn Kwarteng. Julia Tavares Lima. Hasina Afsar Mirza. Natalie Alexandra Nickel. Anahat Randawa. Simona Vasiliou. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science General Program 4-year. Armando Andres Carvalho Mucci. Hashir Ahmad Mirza. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science Honors Program. Benjamin Michael Bishop. Declan Stewart Campbell Hill. Avery Carr. Christian Darcy Eichmeyer. Talia El Halawani. Sana Fatima. Jacob William Foxworthy. Sarina Franchi. Aisha Kasha Beppo. Sarah Elizabeth Goret. Adrian Husich. Fevin Isaac. Shilpa Kanwar. Justin Kim. Rishi Krishnan. Isabel Monpui Lee. Amanda Victoria Lim. Irene Ma. Lexi Elise Mulligan McCorkindale. Louis Ming Nguyen. Hamna Ahmad Panu. Kirtana Rasathurai. Claire Resendez. Zachary Peter Samet. Hamza Yusuf Sardar. Jashandeep Kaur Saroya. Chloe Shield. Abirame Senthan. Sushma Shapkoda. Maya Sinaraja. Thomas Sosa. Tiana Tay. Hallelujah Tazera. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates from the Faculty of Health.
It's okay.
I left before I introduced the speaker. It's all you.
It's
I was
okay.
supposed to introduce, I apologize. It's my pleasure to introduce Johanna Wandel, Acting Dean Undergraduate Studies from the Faculty of Environment.
Thank you. Good afternoon, colleagues, families, friends, and most importantly, graduates. This is the last speech of this ceremony. Today, we celebrate you, the class of 2025. You've made it here through years of study, discovery, challenge, and change. You've written papers late into the night, collaborated on projects that tested your patience and creativity, and learned lessons inside and outside the classroom that have shaped how you see the world. And the world needs your vision now more than ever. Because let's be honest, the challenges you're stepping into are vast. We're living in a moment of intersecting crises: climate change, biodiversity loss, inequity, and displacement, but also a moment of deep possibility. This is a time when people everywhere are reimagining how we live on Earth, how we care for the land and one another, and how we make decisions that sustain the generations to come. And that's one of the reasons why the Faculty of Environment exists, to equip thinkers and doers like you to meet this moment. With the world, for the world, is not just our tagline. It's our way of seeing and being in the faculty environment. It means that our work doesn't happen in isolation. We listen, collaborate, and act with communities, with the land, with industry, and with each other, because that's how change truly happens. And it means we dedicate our skills and imagination for something greater than ourselves, for the health of the planet, and for sustainable futures that include everyone. When I look out at the Faculty of Environment graduates all the way in the back, I see the embodiment of that idea. Some of you have mapped the impacts of climate change and designed better ways to adapt. Some of you have studied the economics of sustainability and found new pathways for green innovation. Some of you have reimagined what cities can be, places of climate action, creativity, and belonging. And some of you have built bridges literally and figuratively between disciplines, between people, between the possible and the practical. Each of you has shown that change is built through collaboration, care, and curiosity. You didn't just study the world, you work with it and for it. As you cross the stage today, know that you are joining a community of alumni, lifelong learners, and change makers who share your passion for a better world. Our doors are always open. Whether you seek guidance, new opportunity, or simply to share your successes and changes, as alumni, you are and will always be vital and a cherished part of our community. So stay in touch, and never forget, you carry with you not just a degree, but a calling. I hope you never lose that sense of connection, purpose, and possibility. Congratulations, class of 2025. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now request that you confer the degrees upon the graduates of the Faculty of Environment.
Would the members of the graduating class for the Faculty of Environment please rise? Some of you are here already. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I now welcome back Sean Farfar to read the names of the graduates in the Faculty of Environment.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Mariam Bayat-Rakeshi. Dr. Nathaniel Thomas Bergbush. Dr. Amaria de Groot. Dr. Leah Fior. Dr. Emma Deirdre McDougall. Dr. Murdoch Edward McKinnon. Dr. Monica Gabriella Mick. Dr. Augustine Kwame Osei. Dr. Wei Kai Tan. Sorry, we got a selfie back up. Dr. Wei Kai Tan. Dr. Navya Vikraman Nair. Okay, if we all take selfies, we're never going to get to the Jays game tonight. It's the last one. Okay, everybody scooch in the... Mr. Chancellor, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Julius Jibuni, Pascal Meho Akakpo, Emma O'Reilly. Snehal Sanjay Oswal, Brugisha Rajnikant Patel, Rukma Ramdani. Reagan Rupnarain, Shanpreet Singh Shurgill. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Climate Change. Shahar Bano, Hadil Biram, Aishan Ha. Feng Shui Hong, Aya Medledge, Jack Phibbs. Aiden Rando, Taylor Weeb, Ding Wen Zhong. Yanlin Zhang. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Development Practice. Emmanuel Atalitemi Kofi Anko, Lina Nasir, Talia Rodriguez. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Economic Development and Innovation. Adam Dahmer, Kelly Victoria Hetinga, Adam Lifshitz. Samantha Pena, Ricky Zhao, Guoqing Zheng. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Environment and Business. Emma Grace Fox, Alicia Lee Lezon, Nicole Victoria Morrison. Jacob Clifford Shaddock, Faith Olukayode Sorungbe. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Environmental Studies. Prince Joseph Amwa Agyapong, Palabi Chakraborty, Andrea Coxworthy. Mohammed Elmedi Diuri, Manur Hussein, Adam Michael Kelly. Murray Ross Lister, Elizabeth Carolyn McClellan, Caitlin Marie Manninger. Grishma Prakash Shirley, Aisha Rahman, Marcus Alexander Ruggiero. Natalie Lock Yi Tong, Duncan Robert Bruce Willis. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Future Cities. Yasemin Abdul Wahabi, Aman Bhatti, Mariam Momeni. Tehnad Kaur Sandhu. Mr. Chancellor, I'll wait. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Planning. Tanisha Singh, Jessica Yadav. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Science. Amaral Chan Liang Feng, Maria Victoria Rubiano, Veronica Santilla. Akshara Sandali Samarasuriya Withanage. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Graduate Diploma. Amanda Madigan. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Environmental Studies, General Program, 3 years. Jesse Clement. Nathan Samuel Ganena. Jose Maria Akinlolua Ogunjinmi. Lucas Cameron Tengling Kwan. Kai Wong Win. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Environmental Studies, Honors Program. Amjad Al-Zain. Megan Bridget O'Coin. Aidan Robert Bana. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Environmental Studies, Honors Program. Shannon Kathleen Boudreau. Sydney Canoto. Kelvin Chow. Joseph Tristan John Chespete. Tsongri Chen. Tianyu Chen. Theodore Alexander Dan. Anthony Du. Sarah Fencott. Yi Shu Gao. M.K. Han. Trent Rowan Harris. Fuad Hassan. Matthew Riley Johnson. Timothy Thomas Jones. Fuad Katab. Colin Jeffrey Kruger. Maria Pratiksha Palakai Lama. Kelvin Dehao Liu. Yi Liu. Grace Kelly MacDonald. Roberto Sisto Marubini. Mukhtar Mohammed. Dua Mojib. Isla Sophie Mueller. Jennifer Lam Nguyen. Se Hyun Oh. Sishan Ravikumar. Gilad Oppenheim. Sahar Said. Emily Isabel Schrader. Tristan Shum. Ria Adila Simmons. Muhammad Adam Suleiman. Brooke Teferi. Charlotte Thorley. Zara Usmani. Mayan Jakob Wensvoort. Samuel Gordon Weston. Chaz Williams. Lena Ayash Wilson. Yi Chong Nikki Wong. Zhencheng Wu. Shin Hing Young. Alfred Young. Beverly Aurora Zador. Stefan Zarizankov. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Knowledge Integration Honors Program. Erica Jennifer Brulsima. Jordan Callist. Izzy Kelly. Emma Lacouf. Mr. Chancellor, there have been a ton of selfies taken, but we haven't got ours yet this year. Can we take one real quick? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course. You look good. Good to see you, my friend.
This works out great for you because you get a massive round of applause at the end here. Luke Bjorn Van Decker. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates in the Faculty of the Environment.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but were unable to be present for today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia. Congratulations.
Thank you. So Dean Wandel lied. She wasn't the last speech. But we're almost done. To our graduates and new alumni, my heartfelt congratulations on this accomplishment. One more round. To our newest honorary doctorate, Judge Dr. Wong, thank you for inspiring words and for your service to your country and to this institution. Thank you to our graduate valedictorian, Kelly McManus. As you heard, not only does she spend 7 years doing her PhD while working full-time as an associate vice president, her team delivers this ceremony and 19 others a year. And next week, they'll start worrying about the June convocations. That's how long it takes to make this happen. So thank you to Kelly, to the team, and all the volunteers. And as we close, I want to take a moment to recognize another university leader who will be retiring at the end of this year, making this their final convocation. Jean Becker, Associate Vice President, Indigenous Relations. She's been a guiding force in our journey toward truth and reconciliation and the indigenization of our institution and these convocation ceremonies. We thank her for her outstanding service to the university and wish her the best. Thank you to all of the family and friends who gathered here today to join our graduates in this celebration and for supporting these graduates during their academic journey. And to our new graduates, thank you. You will now join our global community of more than 250,000 alumni around the globe, helping our institution stay connected to the world around us. Waterloo graduates are known for integrating knowledge and innovation across disciplines. They are known for their courage, creativity, and resilience. Above all, they are known for approaching challenges in unique ways and uncovering impactful solutions. At Waterloo, we think differently, act with purpose, and work together to make the world a better place. Take the knowledge and inspiration that you have acquired here, as many before you have, and make a difference in the world. As you have benefited from attending Waterloo, this institution has benefited from having you as a part of our community. I wish you all the best in the future. It is my pleasure to welcome back Mayengan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to provide the closing.
Ani bujo, Mayengan and Dejnakaz, Deshkanzibi and Onjiba, Mayengan Dodem. Never thought I'd hear my language at such a ceremony, so I'm honored to bring that to you. But as I'm closing today, I got a chance to watch your happy faces as you crossed the stage, and it just brought joy to my heart, all your hard work that you've accomplished. But I also got to watch your families and how happy they seem to be, and the sounds that we heard when they watched you cross the stage. It was such a beautiful thing, and I know you're happy about that. So in closing, in our traditional way, I talk often about the teachings from our ancestors and our elders. And our elders are always the ones that we turn to because they lived this world and they had accomplished so much. And they have a lot to give for generations to come. And elders in our community is really an important element of wisdom and thought. And so at this time, and she didn't know I was going to ask, but I'm going to ask if Jean could come up here for a second, just because in our view of an elder, having that knowledge and beautifulness about them, you're looking at one true elder here who's given so much of her life to see education for people who weren't necessarily able to do that, but she opened many doors and she walks this earth with this beauty that comes from her heart. And I'm so honored to have worked with her during this time here at the university as she retires, which doesn't mean she's going to quit working. I know she's going to keep busy for sure. But when I think about our elders, like I said, our elders used to talk about the world being round, and still is. And when you think about life, it's kind of like you start off as a child and you go through that circle of life until the time comes when your circle completes. And the circle becomes really important for everything that we do. So I'd like to ask that you use your heart and mind for 1 second instead of sitting in the rows like you are. Imagine it a big circle. You can see your fellow classmates, those that might have helped you throughout your journey through school here, and friends that you've made. In that big circle, we'll put in the middle of it a fire, because the fire is the warmth that comes from our Creator and from the sun. And when you feel that warmth on you, you know you're supported. The people that are around you in that circle are there to support you, and you can help each other. And so that circle becomes really strong. And then something usually happens when the circle is formed. Elders like Jean will come into the circle. And as the elders, as they look so magnificent with their eyes and their beauty, they have something to tell you. And this is why we need to hear from our elders more, because they can pass wisdom. And if it was Jean coming into the circle, I think, not putting words in her mouth, I think she would ask you, now that you've gone to this point in your career, what are you going to do with all this education? And then maybe we would both suggest that you think about everything that you've learned and how you're going to make the world better. But think about the planet that you live on and how we're going to make our Mother Earth healthier. Because it's your children and grandchildren and 7 generations to come who's relying us to be and make this world the best we can. We see this world full of war. We see it, climate change is deepening more and more. But we have the ability in the heart to change all of that if we want to. And it's only going to come from one piece of your heart that Creator gave every single living being. And that little piece is the love that is embedded in everybody. So when our elders talked about Zagidduin, that means love in our heart. We pass this love on to each other, and we pass that love on for future generations to come. So we close off today's ceremony with Zagidduin, which means I love you, and love is going to make this world so much better. With that said, Chimigwech, everybody, it was an honor to be with you today, and we're watching you going across the stage was a great honor. Miigwech.
You're not going away that quickly. Thank you, Jean, and on behalf of the university, you know this, but we deeply appreciate all the contributions and the foundation you've helped lay for us to take forward as we grow. Thank you again, Elder Henry. We're very grateful also for your continued contributions and, of course, those of the Cedar Hill Singers to today's ceremony. Now, I know Elder Henry has very eloquently described all of these contributions, but for all of us, these contributions are really just a very important reminder of all of the work that is underway, not just here at the University of Waterloo, but across Canada, and the work that still needs to be done in recognizing all of the historical and the ongoing wrongs that were perpetrated against Indigenous peoples, and the legacy of colonialism that is still in place today. Now, since this is your final convocation, we've got to do a selfie, but I'm going to ask the Dean and the President to join me. It's also a very important week. I'm going to do like a selfie video, which I'm now learning how to do from the last ceremony. So you're all going to join me. Please come over here. It's an important week because it also is Vivek's birthday this week.
Oh, thanks a lot.
And it also is Go Blue Jays today. Okay, let's, oh my God, I need a longer hand here. Happy birthday and Go Blue Jays. Right. Okay, got it. Oh, sorry. So now back to my cards, and this is the most fun part you've all been waiting for this afternoon, because you've got to go to a game. So Convocation is officially adjourned. Please rise if you're able. Thank you very much. Thank you.